after I do more research. Now this is really cool. This should probably do really well. I'm going to double check, make sure all the little figures are in there. Hopefully they are. It appears to be in new open shape, open condition. Was there anything else? I grabbed these. These are always... Welcome everyone to the video. Welcome to the channel over at Savers today. So let's see what we can find. Hopefully we find some cool stuff. Like the video by hitting the thumbs up, subscribing, commenting down below. Let me know what you think of the pickups. But let's get into it, see what we can find. Alright. I already went through the keyboard section here, as you can see. But... well, first thing, I dropped my camera and it went rolling underneath the whole... setup over there, so that was annoying, but I really didn't get a chance to walk through here. There's about a bunch of people in this area, so there's still some obstruction. So let's go this way. We'll hook back around. I remember the keyboards. This is an Apple keyboard, really cool, older Apple one. It's always a great pickup if it's clean, working. You know, so testing it though, you're gonna need an adapter for that. Yo, and then another keyboard here, one I haven't seen in a long time. It doesn't go for that much, but I mean 30 or 40 bucks. But it's a Microsoft Sidewinder. Really, see Microsoft Sidewinder. Really cool. Geared towards gaming. But that there, this one I'm gonna look up. It's a Corsair. It's really nice. It has. You take that off. Got the nice switches on it, but it's very clean. Got a good weight to it. I'll have to look it up because I'm not 100% sure on this Corsair keyboard. And then these are. I'm just gonna do a little bit more research on these. They're light therapy or happy lights or daylight things for your desk. To get your mood, keep your mood up if you're indoors all day. So that's what that is. Let's keep walking this way, see what else we can find. The issue is they're $10.99 a piece, so they might be $40-ish, maybe a little bit more. Maybe if I pair them up, that will be better. I did get here a little late, so I was waiting for. It never did come, but I didn't want the day to get too far away from me. I didn't want to get too far away. I didn't want the day to get too far away from me. But I was waiting for it. Yep, nothing there. Come up this way over here. Do you see anything? Nope, kind of going with the same. Kind of break the cycle here. There? No, you going that way? Alright, so we're going to come back to those aisles. I just need to break the cycle, like the flow that I'm in with everybody. I'm going to go opposite, or not go opposite, I'm going to go further in advance and then come back and look at stuff. Just because I'm trying to break the cycle, right? I don't want to end up in the same aisles as everybody I've been flowing with. But either way, I was picked this up in the cart. It's from France, handmade in France. Really nice, like creamer maybe, a little picture. We'll take a look. I just saw my cart there. I thought it was well made, and I picked it up and I saw France. So I'm like, all right, let's give it a whirl. We'll look it up. Probably have to do a Google image on that to try to figure out what it is, or if it's worth it or not. Let's go ahead and. I was gonna say let's go back this way, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Where do I want to go? I want to go down this way. Let's see. Good old Yahoo. Nothing there. I think I already showed this in the video, but I'm not sure if I said it's Bath and Body Works, so they wanted too much for it. It's not even like a Christmas or Halloween or anything like that. Very fancy one. It's pretty generic. But I really don't see. Look at these gingerbread houses, but $10.49. I mean, probably like a TJ Maxx, if I had to guess. Kind of cool, but oh, look at this. Well, it's a Holy Family light up thing there. That bag. Oh man, I just got some glitter on myself. Great. Well, you know, this aisle wasn't really worth it to wait for, so let us, yeah, let's go look at the baggy wall. Let's go shoot up, let's go this way. Alright, on the baggy wall, and there's some spoons. Let's take a look here. What is this? It's nothing. But, oh man, it's like on the edge. I had to move it out of the way. Let's see what we got. Probably like an Oneida or something, or what does it say? Not sure what it says. But I don't even think it's the right same spoon, is it? Well, it's totally different. And not very good quality. So I'm gonna leave them behind. What else we got up here? More. Here we got some forks. Obviously, people were checking for see if they're sterling or silver, but they determine it's not silver and they leave it behind. Just a stainless by Oneida. Not it. You can just kind of. There's just not any. It's too thin. Like this part's too thin. It's just not very heavy duty. Not very well made. I don't. At least in my opinion. This is also Oneida. Also an Oneida pattern there. Same pattern here. Yeah, I think this is very similar, but this is a satin and this is a glossy. So, not really liking the selection. We got here. We got some condition issues there on that one. Too much of a mixed bag there, so we'll leave that behind. These little coasters. What's this? These little coasters could be silver, but very little content. Oh, here's the other. What's that here? These all look the same too. So these look the same like these ones. So what do they want? $5.99 and $5.99. Ugh. What do they say though? They say something Italy. Abert, Italy? I'm gonna put those in the cart just because they say Italy. So that's the reason why I'll put them in the cart. Kind of like too few in the set. Maybe there's more here. This is the same. Yes. Okay, let's keep on rolling here. Okay, finding something. And then I think those look similar, but those are dinner knives or butter knives, and don't want to mess with those. But these are just forks and spoons, which they all appear to be the same pattern. And Bert. We'll definitely look that up. We're paying like $6 each for those packs. I mean, I wish these were together in the same pack. Would be my wish, but it's not. So we'll work with it. We'll roll with it. I don't see any more. Appears to be it. So let's keep moving this way. All right. Well, the rest of the baggy wall electronics section not good at all. So, and this other side isn't really looking that good either. But I think we're going to get into the office section. There was a Goodwill I wanted to go to today, but I kind of got, stuck just listing items in a, just got in a rut. Let's go this way. I kind of got into a little bit of a rut of listing. Not that that's a bad rut. And I just was listing this morning. I was waiting for my something to come in from Amazon, which I never did. So, like, you know what? It's getting kind of late. I don't feel necessarily like driving all the way to where the other Goodwill's at. Because of where I drop my packages off, I would have to, the quickest route would be to get on the freeway, but then I have to go about 5 miles in the opposite direction from where the Goodwill's at, just to get on the freeway, to go almost kind of east-north. So it's kind of an annoying, you know, I could go, there's a little bit more of a direct route, pardon me, excuse me. There's a bit of a more direct route, but then I'd be taking the streets with a billion lights, so which is the route I truly like to take and kind of prefer, but what is that? Lamp. Cuckoo. Pardon me. But I didn't feel like taking that route today. I felt like, it's getting kind of late, and I want to make some hot links later, so do that before my wife gets out of work. And then I have to stop at the store, pick up a few things, not like thrift store, grocery store. So I was like, I'll just stay close. There we go. There we go. Looks good. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Yep, they got all the letters. Appears to be fairly unused, just kind of dusty. And that looks like it'll wipe off, not broken or anything like that. Here, that's a good price. You pick that up. It's a good one. And this is clay. Which I've sold a gigantic lot of clay one time. I found a huge lot, and I sold the whole thing. It was wild. It was a lot. Okay, hold on. Got lots of start and stops here in this one, but I was going to pause it, try to move through really quick, but they moved, so paper. But you know, I really don't see anything exciting here. I've already seen kind of everything here. It's not very. The good thing about coming often is you'll see what's already on the shelves, and then you come on the next day and you can move through it pretty quickly because you already saw everything on there. I saw Mike over there, so we'll stop and chit chat for a bit. He's kind of hanging out. He probably walked through everything already, so he just waiting for carts to come out. So yeah, then I thought, I'll skip my workout this morning and just go to the Goodwill. Oh, that's heavy. Maybe I'll just skip my workout. Like, no, I'm not skipping my workout. I need to stick to it. Stick with it, stay with it. Like, no, I'm not going to skip my workout. I'm going to still work out. These are handy right here. Check this out. Always handy right here. These are little magnetic trays. I have a bunch of them scattered around the house. When I used to do more computer building, those came in handy. They still come in handy. Oh, look at this. What are one of the mugs I got? Oh, no. Similar to the mug I got my wife the other day. I was like, I get it here? Oh, look at this. I'm going to BMW on this. Now, I did pick up I think a Mercedes one, if I'm not mistaken, several videos ago. It did take a while to sell, but I think what I need to do, because these are similar to a Star Trek mug, I think what I need to do is find the exact, like, light blue color that's used in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, because that one sold very, very quickly and for good monies. So I think I'll hold out, not buy that one. What a cool Starbucks. And it has the, I don't know if that's the matching lid for it or not. Belts. Okay. So really nothing in the mugs. Maybe I'll just have to wait. A lot of people here today. I want to go check out the toy baggie wall, and then probably chit chat for a bit. And as I chit chat, wait for a few carts to come out. But let me look this up really quick and let me see what this has any value at all. They're playing a song overhead that is originally sung by Mary Chapin Carpenter. Doesn't sound like her though. So I like Mary Chapin Carpenter, but this is Jars France, $5.99. Can't find anything sold on this one exactly. There was another set of something sold for like $100-something. It's not bad. There's one listed for $30. So what do? This keyboard's not gonna be worth it. Maybe $20. Do you want the M.MK, I think it was, version of that one? This one, unfortunately, not really worth it. But at least we got 2 other keyboards, which, you know, I always say, every time is a keyboard day. Every time we find keyboards, that's always a good day. Okay, kind of busy over here. Let's walk over this way and we'll chit chat for a bit. There's my. Okay, so I did chit chat for a little bit, kind of long. So not to chit chat about the usual stuff. But either way, what did I find since the chit chat? Since I started moving here after the chit chat, the dinosaur from Mervyn's, $4.49 if you remember Mervyn's. But these ones go for about $30, so that should be pretty cool. You'll see a price above my head, especially when I get home and do more research. Sometimes I don't know why I will get once I get home, you know, I'm concentrating more probably. I'll actually hopefully see that it's worth more than what I'm actually going to pay for it. That's the goal, right? But sometimes it's a little less. Sometimes it does occur, but I'll always put a price above the item. Try to put a price above the item. Sometimes I might miss it in the video, but always try to put a price above the item. Let you know how much it's, you know, potentially worth after I do more research. Now this is really cool. This should probably do really well. I'm going to double check, make sure all the little figures are in there. Hopefully they are. It appears to be in new open shape, open condition. Was there anything else? I grabbed these. These are always useful for the house, for storage purposes. I think you just use your normal vacuum with these. I don't think you need any special attachment to suck the air out of them, but those are always useful. And what else? Nothing else. We're on our way to the purses. That's where we're going. So, pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me. That's okay. Look, underwear. Keep on moving this way. Yeah, then we keep around for vintage underwear. Although I wouldn't pick them up if they're not in the package, though. And I don't think if I'm not mistaken, I wouldn't personally do it, but I don't think you can sell out of the package underwear anyway. And I wouldn't want to sell under the. I wouldn't even. You know, if I'm not going to buy out of the package underwear, I'm not going to sell out of the package underwear. But I have bought and sold in the package underwear, brand new, vintage. I primarily look for vintage ones. Look at this. Is this like heavy duty? I'm surprised that a belt buckle made it onto the floor, because typically they put these in the glass. Ooh. Okay, it took my breath away for a second. Oh, it's adjusting. That's why I was like, why is it something It's adjusted. This is not sterling or anything like that. It's just a... You can kind of tell by the weight too. Just double checking. I don't know. I mean, it's not in bad shape. I want to adjust. I'm going to look it up just to look it up. I don't think $19.99 is going to be, I think, a bit too much. Fossil belts. Green. Here's about this. This is like cheap. Yeah, nothing. But okay, let's keep moving this way. And we're getting closer to the purses, bags, wallets, all that good stuff. And it's a little busier that way, but it was pretty busy. I mean, you know, as things start to get a little busy around me, I tend to start and stop the video. And I personally would like to do, I mean, if I had it my way, I would do one whole continuous video recording the whole way through. But I don't do that. I would like to do that, but you know, I'll start and stop it as things start to crowd around me. That's one of the reasons why I do that. And what is this? An accessory for travel on. And I don't see really anything else here. At least on this section. Things are clearing up. Corkle. This is a brand of Corkle Disney. Oh, $24.99. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it with $24.99. Not even with our little discount that we get. This little bag. What's this? What's this? What is this? $14.99 is what it is. Probably because it's suede, which suede is leather, so take it off the hook here. It's like hooking to something else. Take that off and kind of clip this on over here. But suede is still leather. Maybe we'll be like, oh, there's suede and there's leather, but no, suede is leather. It's just the opposite side of leather is what it is. So there we go. And what do we have? Free People. Okay, that's a good name. I knew it felt close. $14.99 though. We'll take a look. Let's take this off of here. Because it creates indentions in the leather. So let's put that in the cart. We'll look that up. We'll see. Free People's a good name, although fanny packs aren't doing too well. They still sell. They aren't doing too well. So I definitely want to make sure that it is something that's going to sell. That's basically what it is. Something that's going to sell. So I don't think I've bought and sold a Free People fanny pack before, so I'm going to look it up. We'll look it up and we'll see. I have sold Free People purses before, but not fanny packs or waist packs. Alright, let's make our way. A very colorful wallet here. $9.99 though. Not familiar with the name on that. Let's scoot on through here. Quickly scan while he's away. Don't see that. I know that was really fast. Walking through there, but I was trying to look. I wanted to hurry up and move through, but be out of the way of the employee. It's $14.99. It's Naruto. Damn, but it's $14.99. I wish it was under 10. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's the ramen. Ramen's incredibly popular. We were out eating somewhere. What were we eating at? We were eating at, at a place called a Mexican restaurant. It's an outdoor Mexican restaurant called El Jardín, or The Garden. And really good, by the way. Really good. But we were out eating there, and I was looking across. I saw this new restaurant on the other side of it. I'm like, wait a second, when did that restaurant get there? And it turned out to be a ramen spot, and it was popping. So this, I knew that was. I was say it kind of feels like a little sports sack. It's a tiny little sports sack. Very, very clean. If it's clean, we'll probably pick that up. Yep. Looks to be in great shape. $6.99 is a good price. We'll throw that in the cart. Oh, we'll put this over here. And then we'll put that up over at the front before we check out. Or this little thing. Little tooled leather. Some sort of souvenir piece of some kind. What a tiny little... Yeah, not really going to be worth it there. Alright, I'm going to check out the glass and see if maybe we can find something. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up this trip here. And so I think I'm going to put back the Free People, this thing there. There's quite a few listed, and $14.99. I wish it wasn't $14.99. That's the main reason why I'm putting it back. I would pick it up, but I'm guessing it'll probably go for about $30-ish. Same for the belt buckle, the Justin belt buckle, belt buckle, $19.99. Again, I wish it was lower than that because it's probably going to go $35 or so. It's probably what it would sell for. The lights, I think I'm going to put that guy back. So these lights right here, these lights, that light, I'm probably going to put those back. I'm thinking maybe $30, maybe. And they want $10.99 each, so they'll probably put those back as well. If you can find them cheaper, like less than $5, I think those will definitely do well. Something just moved, or something just... Did this thing turn on? Maybe not. Oh, that's weird. Maybe these lights turn on. Interesting. Either way, actually, I'm gonna test them out. Maybe I can use them at my desk as when I'm sitting doing sit-down videos. I can help illuminate my area. Maybe they might work. I'm going to test them out. I'm going to try them first. Maybe they're a personal purchase. We will see. But there's the rest of the cart. Oh, I didn't show this. I got this off the cart. Haunted Mansion. Got two of them. These appear to be a bit older. I don't think they're quite in that realm of vintage that the vintage police, the 20 years the vintage police will come after you for. Again, someone just said it's 20 years and all this vintage. It's not, someone just said it. But either way, these look a bit older, so there's those. And they're $4.99 each. They should go for about between $15 to $20 each, but I think we're going to keep those. I'll see if my daughter wants them, because we're big Haunted Mansion, Disney Haunted Mansion. And I found this too. 2003, this is definitely vintage. It's a nesting doll. $249. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's worth more than $249. I'm picking it up. Not even gonna look it up. Well, for the video, you'll see a price above my head. Otherwise, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be wrap the trip up. I'm gonna stick around for a bit more and walk around, and I am starting to get a bit hungry. However, I think it's just my mind playing tricks on me because I am trying to eat a lot less calories. Because I really don't need that many calories that I typically would eat. So I'm trying to definitely decrease my caloric intake. And why? To get healthier, to lose weight, drop weight, which, get healthy is my goal. So that's what I'm trying to do. But check out if you watched all the way to the end, check out my, consider being a member for 99 cents and you'll get bonus videos. And right now they're getting released, so if you see any of the weekend videos, they are originally start out as member videos, but because I don't have that many members, I'm going to release them to the general public about 2 weeks later, just to generate some income from it, or some monies from it. I shouldn't even say income, I just say some monies, because it's not much monies. So once I get 5 members though, and you can be a member at 99-cent level. Once I get 5 members, those are exclusive to members only. They will not get released to the public. And those ones I'll show like actual me scrolling through comps, pricing items out, like that. But that's it. That's the end of the video for now. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on it. Hey, you've made it to the end. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like the video by hitting the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel by hitting my little round icon down below. It really does help us out here. Also, you'll find a couple of selections. You'll see a playlist of videos to watch and my most recent video that I did upload.